Hello everybody, welcome back. One of the things that is good to do at the start of the year is subscribe to the whole school calendar. And you can do that from the dashboard. We've got whole school calendar. You click on see more events. And when you go to the whole school calendar, sometimes it takes a little bit of time because it has to pull in all of that information. You can dial out the things that you do and don't want to see. I'm in a cross-campus position, so I'm actually going to leave all of those. But if I didn't teach, for example, the primary side of things, I could just click those things off and then click refresh calendar, but I'm going to leave them switched on. And I'm going to go down here and click subscribe. When you click subscribe, you get this pop-up message. And what will happen is it will actually insert the calendar into your Outlook, but that's inserted into the Outlook app, not the Outlook web version. And if I just show you what that looks like on the app so that you can see, click on my calendar so that you'll not see my emails and drag this across. You can see now I tend to move this up actually so that I only see just 1 month, but here I've got my calendars and I can dial in the whole school calendar and see whether or not there is an event that will clash with my own personal calendar. You can move the calendar across here and you can just drag these events as well into your own calendar and turn them into an event in your own calendar. Bearing in mind, though, that this is a live version of the calendar and any changes made to this, if you've dragged them into your own calendar, will not be replicated. Just leaving the calendar as it is like this and then merging or overlaying them is a great way for you to access the school calendar within Outlook. But what about the web version? How do I subscribe to it in the web version? Well, if you go to your, if I go right from the beginning, actually, Brian, if I go to the waffle here and then click on Outlook, this is the web version of Outlook. And a lot of our students and staff don't use the app, they use the web version. You can see in the web version, when I go to my calendar, I don't have that. Well, I do have the BPS whole school, but let's just remove this. I've just added it to it, so that's why it is there. So I'm going to delete it. I'm going to show you how to add it from the web side of things. So when I went to the staff center and I said here, you see it says subscribe. If I just zoom in to that subscribe button down here, I'm going to copy the link that's behind there. So I'm going to right click on this and copy the link and go to my calendar in Outlook for the web, and I'm going to add that calendar. So if you look on here, it says add calendar and it says subscribe from the web. So I'm going to subscribe to that Firefly calendar here. I'm going to paste that URL that I've just copied in. I can give it a charm if I want to, which is like a little icon, but I'm not. I'm just going to, and I'm going to add it into my calendars. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call it BPS Whole School Calendar. There we go. And then import. Now that will go off and do its magic and pull in all of those calendar events into my Outlook for the web. So I've got it in two places. I've got it in my Outlook app and I've got it in my Outlook for the web. He says confidently, knowing that it will go off and do that magic behind the scenes. Now I'm waiting patiently for it to do it. It should do it quite quickly. Let's see. I'm going to pause the video here and then come back when it's done. It looked like it had already done it behind the scenes, but I didn't know. And there it is, look, whole school calendar. And now when I scroll through the weeks, by default, I think normally it's on a month view, but I prefer the week view. And you can see now I've got the whole school calendar in my Outlook for web, and I can switch it on and off accordingly. Hope you found that useful. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.